Hey there, and welcome back to Rimworld. It's been a little while since I played this, so I've just gone and looked through everything and made a little list of stuff that I want to do. And last time I said I wanted to make a prison, but that's a pretty quick job. When I looked around, I noticed that we have a lot of potatoes just sitting out here in the field. We've got 1,457 of the things and more to harvest. I don't think our freezer is going to hold all of those. In fact, I'm 99% sure that it won't. So first off, I need to make this a bit bigger. And I'm thinking I'll just bring it out to the length of the wall. Keep it nice and squared off with everything. I'm not going to lay a plan for this, I'm just going to build straight to it. I'm going to use wood, I should unpause it. And, well, Lauer's asleep, right. She's a night owl. Once she wakes up, she'll make those, and that means I'm going to have to move these coolers. And figure out where to put them on one of these walls. Basically, I don't really want to be dismantling these because I lose a bit of resources and can lose components. So I want to put them somewhere that I don't think I'll be expanding in that direction if the freezer gets any bigger. But other than the prison and the freezer, I don't have a huge amount of resources. I've just noticed. This looks like it's getting textiles, which it should not be. Textiles should only be in here. Yeah, that looks good now. Oh, chef's throwing a party. Well, that's a good start to the video. But I do need more resources. What I'm going to do is go around to buildings like this that are just randomly spawned, and I'm going to dismantle them because you can get a fair bit of steel just from those buildings. And other than steel, they're made of just bricks, and you can get the floor ripped up as well. And that'll be good because I do want to pretty soon, well actually pretty much immediately, get these stone chunks made into stone bricks. But my crafter is chef. And the issue with that is that, well, he is the chef. He ends up being cooking a lot in the day because they eat, I think, 3 times a day, so he's got to do a fair bit of cooking. And that kind of interrupts his crafting. But I think, yeah, Lizzie has level 1 crafting, so she's an utter beginner, but she's got some passion for it. And Lauer and Rosa, well, Lauer has 0, Rosa has 2, but she's not passionate about it. And yeah, Chef just loves crafting. But I'm gonna make Lizzie my crafter in this case. I'm just gonna give it a level 1 priority, and you can see it's red there. That's because she's so low, it's just saying she's going to do an awful job at it. But I'll just add a build to make any stone blocks. And we will do that forever. There's forever. And we're just going to make it with everything. I'm going to turn this radius down. So that looks good, because I don't want her just going outside the walls to pick up stone chunks. I want to use the chunks from this pile here. Okay, so I was hoping I could set a limit on the skill needed to do this. Like, I think with... let's just put a cowboy hat up. I can go into the details and I can allow crafting skill 0 to 20, so I can adjust that. You can't do that with making stone blocks. So, to make it so Chef doesn't work on them, I'm going to put him on level 2 priority crafting. So that means he'll be hauling and stuff first. Actually, I'm going to put him on level 3. 4. I'm going to take him off crafting. Because right now it's only going to be these stone bricks. So that's going to be Lizzie. And the only other crafting is with the tailor's bench right now. But I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. So I might as well just take Chef off. But Lauer has woken up. What's she building? Oh, right. Let's just put this to 3 times speed, because it's early game. Might as well just charge through it. Yeah, she prioritizes security buildings over anything else. But now she's doing that wall, I will need to get the prison on the go, so she actually has stuff to do. I haven't decided where I'm going to put that. Most of my buildings I just normally put near mountains, because at least one side of them very defended. But with the prison, your prisoners can escape, so I want it to be close by enough that we can respond and restrain the person if they do escape, but you also have to feed them, so I don't want it to be too far away from a meal source that someone wastes a lot of time going back and forth. And if we're trying to recruit them, it's the same thing. Someone has to go in there, chat with them, try and recruit them. So I don't want it to be off like in the boonies down here, where the recruiter has to every time go all the way down there just to talk to them and probably not even successfully recruit them. So I'm thinking not up here, that's too close to an exit. Down here is all of our production. How about in here? This is already kind of a nice little sectioned off area. What's going on? Lauer is down. Oh, jeez. Okay, so she has extreme heat stroke. This could be an issue. She walled herself in, and now where is the temperature? It's been about a month since I played this, so I'm trying to remember. So in the bottom right, indoors in the freezer is -1 Celsius, but it pumps all of the heat into this room. So this room is now 86 degrees Celsius. That is a little toasty. Who else can do construction? No one. Well, Lizzie, for right now, is going to be a builder. And I'm going to get her to... Actually, I'll deconstruct a wall inside. That way I won't compromise our outer wall, which, you know, isn't really keeping anything out, but might as well do that. And Rosa, please rescue Lauer from inside the boiling room. Oh, she woke up. So heat stroke, just... She's in a bit of pain, she can't move as well, and it's difficult to stay conscious. But she's not gonna die or anything like that. She did drop her knife. I'm gonna get her to just pick that back up. Now she's eating in the freezer. Well, I don't really blame her for that. But I'll get this little prison cell done. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And the battery's broken down. Ooh, nice, we finished refining. A lot going on when you're on 3 times speed. So what do I want here? I'm gonna go with smithing. It seems kind of like the next logical tech. I'd like to unlock the different crafting areas. So that'll unlock smithing and the crafting, which means we can make weapons to defend ourselves from raids. Let's see who this is. Tribespeople from the Alliance of Ab and Zokri. Ooh, 2 of them. Is the first group that is actually a group. So, Black Barga. They're a nimble pessimist and a misandrist. What weapon do they have? A short bow. Okay, so they're gonna have some ranged attacks. And this girl's got a wooden club. What's your name? Yu Hakuja Ito. Probably butchered that somewhat slightly. But they're gonna prepare for a little while before they attack. So I can keep making this prison cell, which might be for one of them. And, ooh, I should put a steel door on this. Okay, I don't have any steel doors I can copy. Because like I said, they will try and break out, and they do that just by bashing the door down. Steel costs the same amount as a wooden door, just 25. Steel's a little harder to come by because you can't grow it on trees. Does it really grow on trees? I mean, it is a tree. I don't really know how that works. Well, I don't know how to phrase it. I don't know how trees work. We'll also need a bed in there. But the tribespeople are attacking, so where are they? I'm not sure which direction they're gonna come from. Because they will hug walls and stuff. So they might hug this and go all the way down and up past my sandbags. But if they go up the top, they get to go through the Death Valley, which would be good. So I'm gonna go down to the sandbags. Ooh, they're going up. Okay. Got a bit of rain. That'll make shooting harder for them as well as me. So that's not too bad. How many people? Oh, I can only fit 3 there. So, Chef, he's got the rifle. He can stand a little further back because it's a pretty good long-range weapon. He's not missing out on much by standing back. Let's see how this goes. So, getting shot, hitting traps. She's already down, and Barga is running. So let's see what happens. She's got 2 cracks, 4 stabs, and a stab scar. Not sure if that was from that. and a gunshot wound. That is it. So it took 4 traps and a gunshot from the rifle to take her down. This guy, he's a pessimist. Permanent mood effect -6. That can be hard to deal with, and he's a misandrist. Oh, it's a she, right. Really distrusts men. And, well, actually that's not bad, because we've only got Chef. But if I can take her down, like I have here, I can... Oh god, a pyromaniac. I might not make her a prisoner. But if I can, this is probably the primary way that I recruit new people, is from gunning them down when they attack me, putting them in prison, giving them Stockholm Syndrome, and having them join me. Works out pretty well, most of the time. She's a great melee fighter, holy hell. Pretty good, well, I mean, even better with medicine, and good with growing. She wouldn't be too bad, apart from the whole pyromaniac burning down the entire colony thing. Just a minor detail. I don't really want either of them. So I'm just gonna let them keep shooting. Ooh, okay. Chef, you go up there, and who else is there? Lizzie. Nice, and now Lauer and Rosa can just get back to whatever they want to do. Alright, Lizzie is out of range. And so is Chef. Okay. Nimble, that's just melee dodge chance. I always think it makes them faster. We aren't going to catch them. Once they hit the edge of the map, they're gone. Unless there's a bunch of trees in their way. There we go. Okay. But I will need to... You know what? Oh, can I capture her yet? I don't technically have a prison. But what I can do is forget where everything is. I'll just put a sleeping spot down instead of a bed. And I can set that to be for prisoners. But I'm not going to capture her. Not only will we have to constantly feed her, we will also have to tend to her wounds so that she doesn't die. If you take someone prisoner, after I think like 8 hours or something in the game, they become considered innocent, and if they die, your whole colony feels bad about it. Unless they are psychopaths. Part of the benefit of having psychopaths. And I don't want that body just sitting there, rotting away, especially because it's on a trap. You can't rearm it if something is on it. So I'm just going to get a hold straight away. And these potatoes... Lauer... Can you start hauling, please? Actually, why is everyone asleep? I guess I had to wake them up a little early for that raid. I want to get these potatoes in, because they're just getting rained on. No one wants mushy potatoes. Well, mashed potatoes are nice, but I think just raw, mushy, soppy potatoes wouldn't be as nice as mashed potatoes. But I do need to move these. I'm gonna put them up the top here. And I'm not gonna have enough steel, so I'll just clear that raid thing, don't need that. I'm gonna need more steel, so I will just tear this building down. Just deconstruct it, and I will order the floors to be deconstructed after the walls come down, because there are floors underneath the wall. And if you order it at first, it doesn't go underneath the wall, so you gotta wait for them to be removed. But I can take Lizzie off construction. Nice. There she is, cutting some stone blocks. And you get 20 per chunk. I can actually... Well, a lot of this I can store outside. Everything except the wood components, Nutrimine and medicine, that can all go outside, so if that starts to fill up, I can just make a pile of bricks outside, really. I think I will actually do that. Ooh, cargo pods. It's all happening on 3 times speed. Oh, nice, some plasteel. That's just like the next level up from steel, essentially. Just makes good weapons and armor, and you actually use it for a fair few things in the later game. I mean, you need it if you need it. If you build the ship, you need plasteel. Everyone's asleep. Okay, the only person allowed to be asleep right now is Lauer. What's going on with them? Yeah, they are really tired, actually. Lizzie is probably about to go to sleep. Actually, I think I should woke Lizzie up. She's researching. Okay, I'm just gonna manually get these potatoes brought in. Oh, no I'm not. There is nowhere to store them. Okie dokie. Well, what I can do is select this, and I'll just make a new stockpile. Right now it's not going to be in the freezer, but potatoes actually last for a fair while. I think, so I can just have them at least under a roof. And I will paste the settings in there, so that'll be identical to the freezer, but right now they should only be taking potatoes into it. Yeah, chef, I want you picking up potatoes. I want everyone picking up potatoes, but I'm too lazy to go and reassign your work orders for hauling. I'd rather just manually do it for a bit. We've got a lot of potatoes. I don't think we're going to be eating anything except potatoes for a long time. Maybe some boar. I'll just see though. Yeah, 1 quadrum, 12 days. I think a quadrum is a year in this game. Or is that a season? Quad. Yeah, I think that's a season, yeah. Local seasons for each quadrum. No. Quadrum is a year. I think quad 4 seasons. Maybe means the thing has 4 seasons in it. I don't know. It was a while ago. This used to just be like regular names for things and they changed it and I've never gotten used to it. Boomerang has gone mad. Ooh, I'm hunting 2 things here. I don't want to hunt that little squirrel. Alright, I will need Chef and Lizzie awake to shoot this rat. Yeah, and he's just coming in through the top. But it's raining, so won't have to put out any fires. Ooh, there we go. Almost got him. They actually are going to try and put out the fires. I'm going to tell them to ignore it. And focus on the potatoes. Lauer is building the coolers. Okay. Prison. I should deal with that. So I'll deconstruct that sleeping spot. And I will build a bed here. I'll also order the floors to be smoothed. You don't exactly need a palace for your prisoners, but the nicer it is, the more likely they are to join you. And I'm kind of making the assumption that the nicer it is, the less likely they are to try and break out. Or maybe it's just utterly horrible, it makes them want to break out. There we go for prisoners. Not exactly high quality, but I can add some plant pots or something. We've got visitors. Here's my social person. That's definitely Lauer. Yeah, that's Lauer. Okay, I'm gonna go see what Choke has to trade. They only have packaged survival meals, some medicine, and a peeler. That's absolutely nothing that I'm interested in. Cool. She's still smoothing the floors. Oh, wow, she already took these walls down. Bloody hell, that was quick. So now I'm going to remove them. You can see the floors under the steel. That's 60 there, and some of it's already been taken away. It's not a bad haul. I can go mining, but I figure I might as well deconstruct some buildings on the map. And that way, sometimes you'll get people who will come up here, or anywhere, and they'll set up mortars and attack your colony. And if they've got these buildings out here, they can use them for cover. So if I take all of that away, less cover for the enemy. Really, the only place I want to have cover is my colony, so that when Lizzie's hunting a boar across the whole colony, people can get out of the way. Oh god, don't shoot Midori, for goodness sake.